Wharenui block, or in particular what we call the Brents block, was bought back in the 1970s to join into the farming activities of the organisation, with the very clear objective that at some stage it would be sold to generate cash for doing work on whenua Māori. And that's what we started probably 3 years ago. We're Wharenui Rise now, which is a name we developed for that subdivision, is primarily to be a vehicle to provide funding to assist us to develop whenua Māori.
Wharenui Rise is the starting point, I guess, of our journey into land development and housing. It's 106 hectares, which in real terms is about 15 stages or 11 to 1300 houses.
Everything's going to impact. So housing's going to impact on the environment. Schools are going to impact on the environment. If we're really tuned in to being good kaitiaki, then you have an obligation to really push the point of how important the environment is, and anything structural or anything that comes and sits in that environment, you really need to go to the depths of just understanding how much is that going to impact on the environment.
So the process came up, the discussion came up about naming the different streets. And everyone had their own opinion on it, and then this is when, I'm going to put my 2 cents worth in, because it's in my role here. Again, this is part of that mana whenua engagement, and I said, pass it over to mana whenua. This again, they are the kaitiaki of the whenua, why shouldn't they be part of it? So that's what we did, and actually started to look at what was in the area, what was the vegetation, what was the wildlife, what was the bird life, and that's where they've come up with the street names using the vegetation, the trees that grew on the site.
It's nice to know that you're making a difference in people's lives. And some of the stories, and there's 5 wahine, young wahine, and they said, I've saved like anything for the last 5 years, and as soon as I saw this program come up. So that stuff is really, really, really nice and really neat to be part of.
We've just had the karakia and the blessing to open up our new whare here at Wharenui Rise. And we're just really privileged to be able to move into a whare that we can call our own on our whenua that is under our koro's name, which was such a big dream of his when he was alive, was for his moko, great moko, to be able to build on his land.
Ever since I started working, I've known that I've wanted to save for a house, and I've been saving for a long time. So that's why I decided that it was the right path for me.
I'm the proud dad of Amaru Bana. He's 23-year-old. He's a builder, an apprentice builder. He's into his final year of his building apprenticeship, and I'm really proud that he is one of the first recipients of a Wharenui Rise First Home Buyer grant.
It's been such an amazing process to be able to meet all the other homeowners. It's already like a whānau, building our homes and building our papakainga together.
He wanted to be somebody his nan and koro could be proud of. He wanted to be a role model for his cousins, and wanted to show them that home ownership for Māori, whether you're 22, 23 or 21, is achievable.
Feels like home. It does. Like my partner did say yesterday, if this is why you go to work in the days you didn't want to go, this is why.
As a mama, I'm just very grateful for my sister for giving me this opportunity, this blessing. As we know in Rotorua and in many other cities and towns around New Zealand, it's been a struggle for even Māori in general to get into housing.
I would give whānau who think it's too hard or think that that's never an aspirational goal for them, that it is. You just have to work hard and it is attainable.
Being able to see my house being built right in front of my eyes is a really great feeling. Also, just knowing that my hard work is paid off and I've got something to show for it, that's also a great feeling.